I'm not thinking about anything. I'm not going to really express how I feel because honestly, it doesn't matter. My mood and my feelings don't matter because it's what I need to do. You gotta just focus, do what you have to do. Don't think about it too much. Just do. You're gonna feel accomplished because you got something done that's gonna work towards your goal. Totally relaxing. This is where I am. Hi guys, how are you? If you're new to my channel, welcome. I am Elizabeth J, and pretty much what I do is show you guys the realistic life of an athlete. In particular, how it is to live a life where you do the gym consistently and train jiu-jitsu, in which I do not discriminate. If you play a different type of sport, comment it below. I would love to know what sport you train and play in. I love to hear about different types of sports other than jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu's fun, don't get me wrong, but you know, a little diversity. I welcome everyone who trains different types of sports on my channel to view my content. My content is not only just for people who train jiu-jitsu or just go to the gym, but for also all sorts of athletes. So welcome. It's the second part of my Back on Track series because, as you may know, I had a little hiatus due to having RSV, and because of having RSV, I was out of the gym and jiu-jitsu for a whole week. And then last week, I was still recovering, but I returned to the mat and to the gym and was able to make my way up till today. Which today was a great workout session at the gym. I'm super excited. I finally was able to work out the way I usually work out, which my schedule is the gym. I have Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. Sunday is lower body day, quads, hamstrings, glutes. And then Tuesday is back, abs, shoulders. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, so Tuesday is back, abs, and shoulders. Thursday, I have bicep, tricep, abs, and a little bit of glutes. So that's my workout split. It's the same workouts I usually do more or less every single week. And I train jiu-jitsu Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, and now I am going to try my best to sleep on Fridays. I do need a rest day, so we shall see. I like to do Fridays because they have a dedicated drill class, and I know we all love to roll, we all love to spar, but sometimes it's really good to just get some drills. And I'll be picking up Fridays if I still happen to miss a Monday or a Wednesday class. So last week was awesome. I had a really good time. I didn't get to train on Monday because we had a blizzard. It is what it is. So I just stood in. I did active rest, which means walking around my house, getting my steps in, making sure my water and my meals are in for the day. On Tuesday, I went and I did like a little like touch of everything for upper body. I did tricep, biceps, I did shoulders, and that's pretty much really it. Oh, and I did back. So, and light movement. I only did 2 reps of everything, and very like lightweight. I didn't want to go back into my routine because my routine is intense and it is on my level. But again, I'm coming back from having a week off with RSV. And if you don't know what RSV is, it's that attacks your respiratory system. It inflames your body really bad. Last week around Tuesday, I was at a point where I didn't have that much congestion. Like I wasn't having like flu-like symptoms that RSV gives you. It was more of just the inflammation in my head. Like I couldn't move fast. I couldn't do intense movements because if I did, what I'm about to say is not literal, but it felt as if like my brain was like being loose in my skull and it would just hit some part of my skull on my right side and it would be just pressure and just it made me feel like I'm loading like a Wi-Fi loading to whatever to turn on. Felt good to be back on Tuesday with the gym. I did a nice upper and I was like, okay, I see my muscles, they got pumped up. So I was like, okay, let's go. Wednesday morning was jiu-jitsu, so I went to jiu-jitsu. I didn't roll, I didn't spar. When I say roll, at least in my jiu-jitsu gym, we say roll instead of sparring because we feel like, actually, I really don't understand why my coach says it's rolling instead of sparring. I may have to ask him one day, but ideally what I'm saying when I say we're rolling or I roll, what I'm saying is I'm sparring. So just so you guys know what I'm saying when I say that. Like, I'm not rolling, Anyway, so, as I was saying, Wednesday, I had jiu-jitsu. I didn't spar, didn't roll, but I did drill. And the drills were, like, a little bit fast-paced. It wasn't too intense. It was literally just old-school drills where, you do gorilla hops, knee passing. Again, if you don't know what I'm saying, I'm sorry. But it's just regular little MMA drills with a partner that I did. And then in the beginning of every roll that my partners did, my teammates did, I did chin-ups and I did pull-ups. So I did 5 to 5 pull-ups each, which means I did 5 sets of 5 to maybe even 8, but ideally on average, I did 5 reps of chin-ups or pull-ups, as you will. Not just sitting there like watching my teammates just roll without me and having all the fun without me. I said, let me take this time to just have some type of movement and just work on my body weight. So I figured I will go back to drill, to show up, and then boom, I'll have my chin-ups, I'll do my pull-ups, ija. For some reason after that, I felt very drained. So I took the whole day just to rest. I said, let me just listen to my body. I know I'm not 100%. So the best thing for me to do is just listen to my body. And if it's telling me to lay down, I'm going to lay down. So I laid my butt down the entire day. I stretched everything. And then boom, come Thursday, lower body. Thursday morning, I felt a little bit better. Energy after, doing the gym and jiu-jitsu Tuesday, Wednesday. I touched up lower body because since, Tuesday was a touch-up for upper body, I figured Thursday would be a great day to do for lower body, a touch-up of lower body. So I did, again, same concept. 2 reps of everything, lightweight. and going through it, just making sure I'm getting through my workout, but it's nothing intense, nothing too fast. And and that's another thing too I did on Tuesday. I had an hour of cardio. So both Tuesday and Thursday after I worked out, I had an hour of cardio just to sweat out whatever is left in my system with this RSV, and also just to get my cardiovascular back up, because of course if you're not moving as much as you did, even if it's a week, your body adapts and adjusts very quickly. At least mine does, because my metabolism is pretty fast. I wouldn't say it's super fast on that, like on the scale, the actual scale of metabolism. I would say it's moderate, but for me it feels very fast. I definitely needed the cardio just to make sure my heart health was healthy again, and just to get myself back to where I am now. Then came Friday. So Friday I usually have a rest day. I don't do anything at all other than possibly get my steps, or at least strive to get half of my step goal. My step goal every day is 10K. So Friday I'm like, all right, I'll aim for the 10K, but if I get 5,000, I'm okay, because again, it's my rest day, and to have one rest day instead of two, and you're doing both the gym and a sport, that's a lot. And on top of that, I work. I figured I'll have the 5K instead of the 10K as a goal. You know, it's not terrible because it's something, right? But instead of having the rest day this Friday, I decided, let me go to the drill class, and then I'll stay for the open mat after, so that way I make up another class. I make up two classes, one that I miss on Monday, and then one possible class, even though it's not really a class, but I'm still there, because the last week I wasn't there at all. So that's what I did. I went to the drill class. It was a no-gi drill class, which is great. I love no-gi. And yeah, I stood there. I did drilling. I drilled a lot of arm bars, different variations of arm bars, and takedowns, sweeps from closed guard. After that, once open mat started and everyone wanted to roll, I made it my mission to still drill for the whole hour and do my chin-ups and pull-ups. And then Saturday came and I did my gi class. I didn't roll again, just for good measure, but I felt great. The drills this class was more positional sparring, meaning it's a practice drill where you and your teammate training and practicing a specific technique, but acting as if it's a live roll. So let's say this person here, right? is standing, and this person here is sitting. This person that's sitting needs to make sure that this person doesn't pass their guard. Okay? And then this person has to pass their guard. So it's a concept like that. So it's pretty much like it's positional sparring. It's sparring to make sure this other person doesn't get to the position that we're working on. And if they do, you reset. You don't continue to spar. You finish where you guys left off and then do it again, or switch to the next person where the next person stands up and then the other person sits down and you done. Sounds crazy, I know. If you guys want a video on that, let me know. I would love to show you guys that on the mats. Let me know. Again, when everyone was starting to spar, I made it my mission to drill and do my chin-ups / pull-ups. And then boom, today, Sunday. Sunday, I woke up at 4 a.m. I got to the gym at 6, because it takes a little while to get to the gym. And it takes a little while for me to get pretty for the gym. A little bit worried because I started to have like really bad cramps on Saturday afternoon after jiu-jitsu. And I was worried that I was probably going to get my period and then not be able to have like a successful like day coming back like officially. But no, I actually had a great time. I had a great workout. I did quads, hamstrings, and glutes. And yeah, the girl got a pump. It just feels so good to be back, and then to see my muscles have the pump and like look the way I'm usually used to looking at them, and like usually like see them as, it makes me super happy. And that's one thing too, like if you are sick, or if there's been a minute that you have been to the gym for whatever valid reason, right? Don't get discouraged. After a certain amount of time after training a specific muscle group, your muscle does like go back down. It doesn't have that pump effect anymore. And it's not that it's not there. It's not that it didn't grow. It's just a matter of, you know, the muscles finally healing from the breakage, right? Of course, it's not going to be there, especially if you're like me who took a whole week off and then you're in bed all the time because you're trying to rest and recover. A little bit discouraging, and it's hard not to let the intrusive thoughts win and tell you like, oh, like you're looking crazy, or oh, you're losing muscle. And I'm like back in the gym and I'm seeing my pump and I'm like, 1 week of recovering when I absolutely needed to. 1 week of recovering and being in bed and missing a week of the gym and jiu-jitsu is not going to make me lose the muscle, progress, or dedication that all of this past year and so forth got me here. Like, it just doesn't correlate. It doesn't balance. Like, if it was a thing where I was inconsistent for a whole year and then like, which is crazy because if I was inconsistent for a whole year, I wouldn't be looking like the way I am right now. But let's say if I was, for whatever reason, let's say I had great genetics like that, it just, then maybe it could balance out. But that's not my case at all. I only had 1 week versus the amount of X amount of weeks that I did what I had to do and get my body the muscle and endurance, everything that I needed today. So it's just like, you gotta really put things into perspective. Don't let your mind play tricks on you. You need to rest. You're not what is that called? A sissy. You're not, I'm trying not to curse. You're not a sissy. You're not weak. You're not lazy. It's just, you had a minute where you needed to slow down. You needed to recover, and that's okay. And if you feel like your body is not looking the same, it's not because you lost the muscle. It's simply because it's in rest mode in order to survive, and that's all that matters. To like learn how to control that when your mind starts wandering off, thinking about crazy things. But it's harder versus, okay, I have some energy to get up and make things better, then so be it. And that was pretty much what this week was. It was more of, I'm not thinking about anything. I'm not going to really express how I feel because honestly, it doesn't matter. My mood and my feelings don't matter because it's what I need to do. If my higher self does these things, then why can't I? Like, you gotta just focus, do what you have to do. Don't think about it too much. Just do. And then once you're done, you're gonna feel accomplished because you got something done. And you got something done that's gonna work towards your goal. So that was the intention last week, and the intention was to achieve the goal of getting back on track. And I successfully did that, and yeah, we back and better. Thank you everyone who has reached out to me and checked in on me, doing my content recently, and just been with me since the very beginning, and which we still are in the beginning. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Just thank you. I really, really appreciate you. Comment below anything you would love for me to talk about, I would love to show you guys more about jiu-jitsu, the things I know. I am a brown belt in jiu-jitsu, by the way. If you are new here, I have been training for over 10 to 12 years. And if you want to know a little bit more about me and my jiu-jitsu story, you could go follow me on Instagram, and my whole story is listed there. And if you want me to talk about it, maybe, how about you comment and tell me, hey, Elizabeth, like, talk about this, and I'll talk about it. Why not? And that, I have a lot to do. It's the first of the month, and this room, that is the last thing on my agenda for getting back on track. I need to take care of my space. I gotta vacuum, I gotta clean my clothes, I gotta wipe down my room, which I actually been doing that more consistently, thank God, because again, the dust, I'm highly allergic to dust. So me and dust, we got beef. So anytime I see any type of dust, I'm always wiping it. So it's not too bad, but I just gotta do it again today. And I just got a plan for my week. I gotta get ready for jiu-jitsu tomorrow. I'm so excited to get to jiu-jitsu tomorrow and finally spar. Ooh, my teammates are not ready for what I got for them. I'm obviously kidding. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I love you all. And I will definitely see you guys in the next one soon. See you soon. Bye bye.